Hi, Salmon. Bye, Salmon. Hi, Salmon. Bye, Salmon. Ah, gosh. Wish you didn't have to people so hard, but yes. It's good luck, I guess. But yes, hello. Hello, oh. Hi, Black Cat. Speaking of hellos. Black Cat is there. So I went over to the fridge to get a beverage before I started, and Tay Cat was all like, "Hi, Mom, what's happening, Mama?" And I'm just like, bloody hell. And so I gave him sketches, and I had got the food out of the fridge, and he seemed interested, and he's gone back to naps. But somewhere along the line, Black Cat's come running, and now he's doing the noms, so cool. I don't actually know where he was hiding, to be honest. Black Cat, I mean. Good luck with the people you have to do that tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah. As a general rule, people kind of suck. And yes, I try and avoid them as much as possible. Also, hi Cypher! How you doing? Also, wow, a hand dance. Oh my goodness, I haven't done the hand dance yet. How dare I not do the hand dance? Same polish. Still carrying on. Oh my god, the length of my nails. What the fuck is this? What? Oh, look at these bad boys. Holy shit. And they're all still good. Like, they've kept all the same length. None of them have snapped. Just like, oh my god. I'm a long-nailed kidder right now. What? It's awesome. I'm dreading the moment that one of them snaps. I really am. So what I need to do is take this polish off. I didn't want to take it off today, I couldn't be bothered. But I need to take this polish off and just like trim them a little bit. And file them a little bit, just so that they get down to a still long, but hopefully less snappy kind of a length. But yes, they are very nice. Rawr. But anyways, hi. How's everybody doing? I know people do much for us to get to come back to people's I like, so there's that. Always worth the PS to return you guys. Aww. Fred's glad when you come back, Salmon. Because we like hanging with you too. Prettiest clothes is the summer's hemisphere. Aww. They're my death claws. They're my death claws that happen to be sporkly. Because one must not have ordinary death claws. They must make them pretties. But yes. Hi Dale! How doings? Also, hi Cypher, how are you? Did I say that already? I think I said that already. Hi Cypher, how you doings? Look away, it's back to chat. Oh, hi Cypher! Okay, I'll stop now. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I don't ever mean to make people reply if people don't want to reply. It's just if I don't see a reply, I worry that I haven't asked in the first place. So, yes. Because my brain is a fish. Talking about the resin last year in resin streams I did ever since. I was gonna do resin today, no joke. Because I was watching resin stuff on Tuesday. And then Wednesday it was just too fucking hot. It was way too hot, and when you've got temperature extremes, whether it's way too hot or way too cold, resin tends to not play nice. And so I was like, well, I'm not going to do it the other day because it was too hot. But I thought I'd do it today. And then, ta-da! It's my order that I made like 6 weeks, wait a minute, what are we in now? First week of January. Yeah, about 6-7 weeks ago. Arrived yesterday, and I'm like, well, now I need to do that. Because there are excitings. Squee shiny nails, hi Oz! How goes the workies? You did, but I'm well. Yay! Dale has been better. Can we helps? No worries, that's good. Yeah, like I said, I don't I know sometimes it's, you know, you want to hang out in a chat, but you don't really want to talk about, not you specifically, Cypher, just in general. I feel this sometimes. Sometimes I go to a chat and I don't want to talk about how I am. I just want to relax with the stream or whatever. And so yeah, I know that when I say the things to people, it's like makes it tricky. But anyways, right. Hi Cypher, hi Dale, and hello to the craftiest kidder. Hey, that me. Hi Oz. Yeah. Oz, Mr. Stuff. I was watching. I was resin with LEDs. Makes me want to buy a pressure. I know, right? I want a pressure pot and a compressor, and just yes. Do any of the hey Cypher? Do any of the people that you were watching have pot cam? Because if they don't, I can recommend the guy. Wicky's a little bit, so this last minute thing. Oh gosh, it's a Friday! Oh, come on, Wicky's. Don't stop that. You no. 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 Not on a Friday, stop it. Podcast. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. No joke, there are people who do YouTube stuff. Sorry, I'm popping the bubble wrap. That's probably really annoying, but I can't help myself. There are people who do resin stuff on YouTube and they have the pressure pots and they'll get like a GoPro effectively, or equivalent. I shouldn't have used my nails for that, but whatever. And yeah, they'll put that inside of the pressure pot while the thing's curing, and it's so cool to watch the resin curing. Because a lot of the time with resin, it'll actually cure from the top down rather than the bottom up. Which sounds counterintuitive, but like it's science. It's magical science. So yes, it's really cool. Because you would think, or at least if it's not going to be, like it might go in all the same direction at once, but nope, you see the top layer cure first and then it just moves downwards. I like that sound of popping over. I do too. I'm one of those like guilty pleasure people when it comes to bubble wrap. It's so bad. I shouldn't, but I am. Also, most of the bubble wrap I come across is designed to not pop easily anymore. I know! It's bollocks! I've seen ones, I had one the other day. I had one the other day where rather than being like individual bubbles, it was like long wavy strips. It was like if this was the sheet of the bubble wrap, right? You had the sheet of the bubble wrap, and like it'd be like this, and then it'd go like that, like opposite, right? So that would have the air in, and then like the next row would like tessellate into it. It'd be like that. So there'd be a gap. Right, so that bit there had the air in, and then that bit was sealed, and then this bit had the air in, and like so on and so forth, and it just repeated all the way down the thing. And so there wasn't anything to pop, and also like if one side got squished, then the air would just move, it wouldn't actually burst. And I get that that's a superior thing for packaging and for shipping and stuff. That is not a superior thing for popping it. How dare. Cypher's DM Dale. Very good. Hey Travis, how doings? I do hope that Dale feels better, because it's not fun feeling not good. But yes, I have a new ink. This is my new ink. Lumberjack Plaid. Or Plaid, if you're a derp. Like me. I remember being asked to order bubble wrap and end up getting a roll that was over 6 foot. What? And hugging the roll can only get halfway. Holy shit, that's an industrial quantity of bubble wrap. Did it come pre-perforated? Because, like, how would you cut that? And that was poppable. See, I couldn't resist the urge to, like, knock it over and then just, like, roll it on the floor. Do that thing, like, with yoga? You know how you have, like, the roly-poly thing, the foam thing that you, like, roll your back on? Just do that, but with a 6 foot long roll of bubble wrap. As you do. Things we erased correctly. I mean, that doesn't narrow it down to anything, Travis. Make sure you get consent first. I don't know what. Had 3 for edit. I mean, it'd have to. But didn't follow half the time. So not really very helpful, paraphrase. But just give me a second. I'm shaking the re-inker. Because the thing about this kind of ink is that it settles. It has dye and it has pigment, and the pigment settles out of it. So if you don't shake it, it just gets all not good. Now I'm working on the assumption that this needs re-inking, because a lot of the time when I get ink pads shipped to me, they end up a bit dry because, you know, international shipping. So actually that one looks like it's not too bad. Bit of a spot in the middle there, but that's actually pretty good. The problem with these inks, and I can see it on this one's actually pretty bad. The problem with, well, not with these inks, these ink pads, is that they're not flat. The actual surface of the, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to show it because stream delay, I don't know if I'm going to get the angle right, but the ink pad itself, like, it doesn't sit flat, which is really fucking annoying. More than that, there we go, stream delay, hang on. Hey Kidna! Full belly! Yes! All the nums! Yay for full belly! Made to, oh yummy! I'm trying to show the ink pad thing. I don't think I am because of the angle, but yeah. It's not flat. Which does make this ink a little bit frustrating to stamp with, because trying to get the ink to actually cover the entirety of the stamp is hard. So no. I have fentanyl. No, your food coma. No, your fat. See, exactly. Yes, pH. We can pretend it's the late 90s again. Actually, wait. Everything goes in a 30-year cycle, so we're actually due for the 90s again now. Isn't that scary? It's a way to make me feel old. Passage of time. Gosh dang it. Everybody in chat be like, "You're younger than me, Cracky. How dare you talk about being old?" Blah blah blah. It's fine. See, that's still absorbing in there, so it clearly did need some. You can sort of tell how quickly by how quick it absorbs into there. You obviously don't want to overfill it, but you don't want it to be dry either. So. May have had a jam cleaner resistation this time. Well, you clearly resisted the temptation last time, which means you've earned it now, so. Rushes often looks for his moon boots and waistcoat. Wait a minute. Does anyone have any eyeliner? You know, I probably technically do. Actually, yeah, I think I do, actually. I have one of those pencils that I'm really terrible at using. So, all yours, Cypher. I'm no good at it. This is the problem. I'm no good at makeup, so I don't do makeup. But because I don't do makeup, I don't get any better at makeup, so. I need to, like, YouTube some tutorials or something. The problem is that I have a weird eye shape. And so most of the tutorials don't apply, because they apply to people with a different eye shape than me. And so I start falling down the rabbit hole, and then just, like, realize that it's all too hard, and then I'm just like, ah, fuck it, I can't be bothered. Yeah, I was a gothy kid. I never did have, like, a gothy phase. I did once dye my hair black, just because I wanted to see what I look like with it, and it turns out I'm really too pale to, like, pull it off well, so. It was too much of a contrast for me, I think. Oh, I'm being sent pictures of delicious treats. That's evil. Maybe doing my own crafties next week if you don't arrive on the weekend. Ooh. Did somebody order a pancake maker? But yes. Ink that I'm going to be messing with today. It's a re-inker. This is what I got in the package that I got the other day. I got the same color in the Distress Glaze, which I think I'm up to like 3 jars of this now, and I still don't think I've actually used it yet, so I should probably rectify that. Not because I was like actively avoiding it or anything, I just haven't had a thing where I've kind of gone, oh yeah, I want to use that glaze for that. I should though. But yeah, it's an embossing powder, but it's translucent. Oh, hang on. What? Special choice, so do what you want, don't feel bad for not being well versed in navigation. I mean, no, I don't. It's not that I feel bad, I do kind of wish I was better at it. Yes! Sweet! Will it come with complimentary pancakes? I mean, fucking better. You see my hair creaking? I dyed my hair black monster and that like skip you for family ties. I'm very sad about. Yep, can relate. Sort of a bit. Yeah, I can't do black hair. It turns out I can do damn nearly any other color of the rainbow. I can do. I don't know about blonde. I bleach my hair in order to put all the colors in it. And sometimes when I do the bleach, in between doing the bleach and doing the color again, I look at my hair and I kind of go, you know what, that's not bad actually, so the blonde color. But the thing is I don't tone it. I don't bother to tone it because I know that I'm going to be putting color on it, so there's no point in putting toner in. So I do wonder what I would look like with like proper blonde rather than just like the horrible like yellow toned but bleached blonde thing. But yes. I don't own any toner, so whatever. But yeah, so I can do colours, I can do blonde. So my natural colour is brown, so clearly that's, you know, works. I can't do red, like I can do red like coloured red, but I can't do red like natural red. It doesn't suit me. That probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but... and then yeah, black. It's also not good for my skin tone. Can I find it so it is. Hey, there we go. Hey, Mask. How doings? I feel like I look like Captain Planet. Only for so long, and then once you go past it. Meantime, I'm clicking milk bottles and buttercaps. Sweet. I'm so excited. That's gonna be cool. I rocked blonde-ish once, but felt it didn't quite suit. Yeah. I feel like I could get away with it if I didn't go too, like, orangey toned. Actually, what I would love to try at some point, I'd love to try a silver. I think it might work on me. So just bleach it blonde and then tone it silver. Cause I'm too fat for it's food coming back. No worries, echidna, enjoy. It's Captain Fly. I do it right! Yes. Mask is naturally blonde. Ooh! So you like permanently have a blank canvas. Sweet. So what colour are we doing it? I vote purple. He's here, yep. Seen the live action set. Oh no. Bye, Kidna! Hello, Karina, how are you doing? Good time zone. Hello, hello. He says no. I says hi, Mask. I did it. Yeah, the cartoon one on After School or whatever. Am I doing nails? I'm not doing nails. My nails are done. I have sparklies going on. Also, they are ridiculously long at the moment. That's bonkers for me. I'm amazed I haven't snapped one yet, but yes. I do have shinies. I don't even know if they're showing the they've got like holographic going on, so don't even know if that's showing very well on the thing, but yes. How's it? Taking it. We are really sweet. Thank you, Cypher. I was avoiding work things. I did wonder about that. Given the time of day, yes. So you guys gonna see about dudes, heavy chunk calico cut. Ooh! Let's take a border collie. Fuck yes. Do it. Do it. I have a pick tool. I have no idea if it's a good pick tool, but it's the only one that was available on the website at the time that I ordered, so I finally have a pick tool. Hopefully. I don't know whether this is silicone based or whether that's actually wax. A lot of the other ones are wax based, and so over time they like wear down and you have to buy a new one. I don't know whether this one's just like rubber. We will see. In the video channel, fair warning, it's not child appropriate. That's fair. Oh, it's done already. You want to see it's right? No, I've never done my nails on stream. That's literally just putting the polish on it. Do you want me to get the polish? Exclamation mark nails will tell you what it is, but I can show you what it is if you like. I think it's still on my desk. Whoops. Clunk. It's that one. Sinful Colors Hollowback. But it's literally just applying 5 coats of that. That's all I did, nothing fancy. It's good in my book. No, the idea for this tool is that if you have like sequins and stuff, like say if you've got, these might be too big for it actually, but they're all I've got within reach of my desk. If you've got like little gems and things, or sequins, or whatever, you know, little bits like that, and you're like trying to put them on your cards and you want to get the placement correct. Oops. These ones are probably a bad example because they're literally half spheres. And so they tend to sit on their round side and not on their flat side, but there we go. Right, there we go. Right, so you have the thingies and you just like grab them with the tool. And then you can move them over to where the glue is and put them down. And the theory is that the glue is stickier than the tool is, so once you put it on the glue it'll like put them there. So, yes. Because sometimes I just work with like little fiddly bits and it would just be nice to have something to use with that. There are other styles of pickup tool, and one of the other styles of pickup tool is the one that I actually wanted, but damn if the friggin' thing was ever in stock. So I'm just like, well, that one's available, so we'll try that. So I have one of those. That's that. This was a free gift. They had free gifts available at the time that I purchased, and apparently this one is called... It's a glitter brush marker. And I think the colour was called Christmas Ivy. It's a green one. Does that need to come off of there? I think so. I think that's just the label actually. Yeah, scrabble.com, that's fine. We need to take off the yellow ring. And then we need to screw that back into there until it goes all the way. There we go. And so then, once we like get it going, I have one of these already. I have purchased one of these before, and it's like the clear / silver, or whatever the, I don't know what the colour was. That was this one. I have this one. Same sort of, oops, same sort of thing. But this one's just, I think it's just silver. I can't remember. But yeah, this one was a free gift included. You had to pay shipping if you didn't buy anything else, but I did buy, obviously, other stuff, so this got included. But this one's a green one, apparently. To give it a bit of a squeeze to get it going, hopefully. Oop, there we go. Oh, there it goes. That's definitely a green. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a clear base with a green glitter or whether it was going to be like all of it was green. Whoa, whoops. I over squeezed. Oh my goodness, that's a pretty colour. With a nice little bit of shimmer in it. But it's subtle. It's a subtle bit of shimmer. That's a bad example because I squeezed it there, but this one's better. So just got a subtle bit of a thing there. I'm very good at brush calligraphy. Here it is. I like it. I like it a lot. I believe when I started looking at putting an order together, because I'm very particular about doing scrapbook.com orders because the shipping's disgusting, so I'm very I plan it for a very long time. And when I originally started thinking about that I wanted to do an order, they had a different colour pen available. I think it was red. And by the time that I was like getting closer to the order being done, that wasn't available anymore. And I was like, oh dang it, that's a shame. And then had to leave it some more and just like that's just how it worked out. And then by the time I actually managed to do the thing, it was the green one, and I'm so glad I got the green one. That was so pretty. Just a very subtle, I mean you can barely see it on the word there. But on this bit here where it's a bit more solid. It's shiny! I like it. That name's it. Yeah, Simple Colors Hollowback is the nails today. It's oversqueed. I oversqueed. I got too excited! Because you have to, like, literally on the pen, where the barrel is, it says push. There, on both sides. And so you do have to squeeze it a little bit to, like, get the ink and particularly the glitter going down the bristles and stuff. But yes, that was the first one, and I over-primed it. So, hey, basically, you get a hi, co-op. How doings? Hope you good. This is taking notes. I want that emote to be a thing. I'm gonna have to work out the goals, and then if we make the goals, then I can get the emote done. On Geek's side, I mean, I'm not talking about over here. Here, crap, here, sit careful. I was being careful a bit, sort of, not really. It's fine. And then there was another free thing that I got. Because this was like, it's Black Friday / it's pre-Christmas sort of sale time, and so they had a whole bunch of like incentives and stuff. I got reduced shipping. That was pretty good. I got the pen. I got the green pen. That was a free gift. And then I also got a magazine, scrapbook and cards. Free bonus cut files, and it feels like... Oh wait, no. I thought maybe there was something in the middle, but I think the bit in the middle is just thicker. Wait, what is this thicker paper? I have no idea. It feels like there's thicker pages in there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, it's a free magazine. Exciting. For all of those winter cards that I'll be making while it's 40 degrees. It's fine. But yes, I grabbed that. So that and the pen were free, and then they also at the time had on, if you spent a certain amount, you got free US shipping, or you got a discount on international shipping. And so I was like, oh shit, yeah, I want a discount on the shipping. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And then this one's been on my wish list like forever and ever and ever. And every single time I did an order, I'd like overlooked it. But I was like, nope, this time I want it. So, yay! Technically they're for slimline cards, which I don't make because I think the size is a bit spazzy, to be honest. But yes, these cut long strips, but they emboss a pattern into them. There's like different patterns on the strips, and there's a couple of different widths and stuff. And so on the like leftover off-cut bits, I can totally use these and have strips and make them prettier. And so my strip cards will be even better. Yay! At least that's vaguely the intention. We'll see. I don't know. But yes, that's exciting. I'm a little bit tempted to play with those today. Rather than the ink. I mean, I want to play with the ink. But also, I like my nails. So... It really does. Like, when I do... Because, I don't know if you can tell from my accent, but I'm Australian. And... So... When I do a scrapbook.com order... I was going to do a Simon Says stamp order a very long time ago, and their shipping was horrific. I didn't end up ordering from them at all, because I'm just like, I can't do that. But yeah, scrapbook.com, I've done, I think, 4 orders by now, over the past 3 years. So, I don't tend to order from them very often, but, when I do an order from them, I'll like find the things that I'm like really want. Like, I don't need any of these things, but you know, it's like I saw this color. This is the latest. I believe it's the latest color still in the Distress Oxide line, and it's a blue toned red rather than a orange toned red. And I was like, oh, I want it. So got that. Got the re-inker with it because I always buy the re-inker with it. Got the glaze. Got the spray stain, which I need to use these more. I have a bunch of these and they're just sitting there. I really need to get them out. So I got those, and then, you know, the other bits that I showed you. And, you know, it gets to the total, and then there's the shipping. And the shipping seems to be roughly based on the total rather than the weight. Not sure. So, you know, I can't remember what this order cost me. I want to say it was about, I think about oh wait, no, that's right. Because the shipping offer, you had to spend a minimum of $70 US, and so I think I managed to get it to like $70 and like 50 cents or something. So you've got like the order was, let's just say 70, and then you've got the shipping, which for that one was $13, but then I got $7 off with that was the deal. So that brings it down to that. And then you have to add tax, which for Australians is 10%. So an extra 10% for tax. And then you've got to times it by the exchange rate. So by the time I added all of this shit together, it was probably 150 odd bucks or something. And it's like, the box was not, well, I was about to say the box wasn't that big, actually. Sort of. If that something related did not happen due to shipping costs would have been over $1,000 for something. Holy shit. I've returned. I'm in one piece. I hope things have been progressing appropriately. The cookie isn't being hindered by its leakage and generosity. My eyeballs are sufficiently dry. Scree for one piece salmon, exactly. Hi Sky! How doings? Thank you for the scritches eyes. So yes, so there was those things. There was the dies, that one. The magazine and the pen were free. There was the picking tool. And then, so like that's what I got, right? If we look at this, hang on, there was this, and there was this, right? These things, and the pen. So like basically another one of those, right? That's what I ordered, right? So you would think it would come in a fairly, you know, I wouldn't even be able to show you the box because it wouldn't fit under the camera. And when I received it yesterday, I was confused. I'm thinking, how much air have they shipped me? And to be fair, they did ship me a ridiculous amount of air. You know those big long chains of the like air pockets? There was like 4 of those. So it was a ridiculous box. But I've opened the box, and the first thing I see on top is this thing, which was wrapped in that you know, that like thin foam sheet stuff. It was wrapped in that. But yeah, the first thing I saw when I opened the box, apart from the packages of air, was this thing. I did not order this. It was not an included free gift. I did. I don't know why I was sent this at all. I checked the invoice. I double checked the invoice because I thought if I've been charged for this, and particularly if they've increased the postage and charged me for the increased postage, I'm going to be a bit pissed off because I did not order this. It's not on the invoice because there was a printed invoice like included in the box. I checked that, it wasn't on there. I went back, I logged back into my account and checked the account. Wasn't there anywhere. There wasn't like any like weird like extra order that they'd included of like, we've added this. It was still the same shipping, they didn't charge me any extra shipping or anything. Even though it was like I said, a massive box to fit this in. And yeah, I don't understand. I really hope that there isn't someone out there who ordered this and like received their package and it didn't have this in and they're now having to deal with it. Because that would suck for them. I'm not complaining. Like, this is thick. This cardboard here. This is solid. Like, if I pulled it out of the box and at first I thought it was made of MDF. It's so solid. I'm gonna get use out of it, I'm quite sure of it, but like, I'm confused. Why was I sent? What happened? I'm excited, it was free. But yeah, I don't know. That's why the box was so big, they had to fit that in. And it's a scrapbook one, so not sponsored. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that's, yeah. How exciting. Oh wait, no, there was one more thing. Wait, where's the other thing? Wait. There was another, I bought one, because I was trying to get to that $70 minimum. Where's the other, I did end up getting one more thing. Where'd I put them? Oh, there. Yay. I got some of these. I'd been debating about these because I do own some watercolor pencils. And I tried to use them once and I wasn't very good with them. And I was worried that it was me. Which it could still be me, we don't have proof otherwise yet, but I'd watched it when these came out originally. There was a lot of the YouTubers that I follow who were like doing videos on them and stuff, and they do seem to be easier to use than regular watercolor pencils. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the chance to get this set of them. This is the set. There's a few different sets with like different colors in. And this is the set with like the most colours I thought I would use, so they're the colours. I was disappointed because there's one of the, I think there's like 3 sets or 4 sets and none of them come with the colour of purple I would have wanted. Except I can't remember now if it was Wilted Violet or Villainous Potion. One of them's not available as a pencil, I can't remember, but yeah. So that's also a thing. But yes, right, what am I up to? Sorry, I did a lot of talking then. Hey Mama! How do you use the oxide spray? Me personally, not very well. The key thing is to shake the crap out of it. Before you spray it, before you use it, like just absolutely shake the crap out of it. Because oxide's the pigment settles. And so if you don't shake it, it'll just stay separated. So, sounds it's freight things. If they had to put any more of those packets of air in, they could have filled them with helium and floated it over. But, yes. Oxide, yes. I do have a couple. I'll have to get them out. They're in a box in the other room. Okay, what else? Yes. Redo words so good. Okay, yes. And I'm thinking it's going to go on my desk, like, back there somewhere. I just need to make room for it. Ever the perpetual problem as a crafter. Making room for things. This isn't fully, it's rather repeats and extra, it's crafty things with it. Yeah, like, you know, like I said, I'm not complaining. I did check the invoice. I did check the order history. I checked the shipping. And I don't appear to have been charged any more than the stuff that I actually ordered. So it's not like I'm out of money any. I just, yeah, like I said, I hope there isn't someone out there who ordered it and, like, they've received their parcel without it, because now they'd have to chase it up and that would be kind of butts. It might not be worth, oh, fuck no! No! No, with shipping? No. I don't even know. Wait a minute, do I have my phone? I don't have my phone. I'm a little bit tempted. Just really quick. Oh wow, it's come over really overcast. What's up with that? No wonder it feels so muggy here today. Like, it's warm, but for once it's not a dry heat. Let's see if I can look this up really quick, because I'm curious. Scrapbook.com. Checking my browser. How dare. Oh my god, there's literally a wait a minute. There's literally a picture of it. That's the first thing that came up on the front page at the moment. Special pricing. Craft Room Basics Favorites Bundle. There's a lady in the picture and she's literally holding that thing. Does it just have that individually though? Oh shit, there it is. Yes. Oh my god, I found it. That was so easy. It's called Craft Room Basics Stadium Organizer, 4 compartments in white. And according to this page here, they've got this is not sponsored, by the way. This is not. I just order shit and then I talk about it. Apparently they've got a sale on storage things. Apparently this is normally $20. It's down to $10.99. So there you go. Storage and organization up to 50% off. I totally would. I would love. They've got I just saw it when I was scrolling down. Where'd it go? Oh, this one. Ink pad storage. They've got these like really tiny shelves. I don't think I can show it on the stream, but like, yeah, it's literally called ink pad storage white 2-pack. I would love something like that to put all my ink pads in, but like I don't really have the space to put that anywhere at the moment. And also getting them shipped here would be disgusting, so. Because it didn't come flat packed or anything, it came like as was, like made like that. If it came flat packed I'd probably think about it, but yeah. Can Hey, maybe I can show the... Hopefully that's not anything sus. But yeah. They're like tiny shelves. They're just big enough to fit one of these. Well, several of those, but like each shelf is big enough to fit one of these. I would love those. Because I've got something like... I don't even know how many colours I've got in the Distress Oxides. I think it's about 40. Out of the whole range, which is like 60 something, I think, or 70 maybe by now. So that would be cool, but like I've got nowhere to put, like even if I could buy that and get it here without the shipping being disgusting, I've got nowhere to put them. But yes. 3D printer storage box for the box. I probably, well actually, you say that, hang on a second. Oh, I couldn't. It's too big. My printer bed is smaller than that. I could act. Oh, you've just given me an idea. Because I was looking at this, right, this section, and thinking like if I wanted to put like pens, for example, I wouldn't be able to put pens because it's too big. I could totally print dividers. Oh. I'm having ideas now, and that's dangerous. Bless them, I guess. Agreed. Are they rain the same muggy most of the time? Yeah, like the whole sky is grey, but I don't think it's going to rain. I think it's just overcast, so... keep getting to the state you're in. This warm and windy here in Victoria. I am in Western Australia. Yep. WA, I believe the correct is in. Yes. I'm in Perth, so... Yep. And kind of same, I forgot that you were Australian, so... But yes. We had 2 days of it being like over 35, and then today's down to like 30, I think they said, but it's really overcast and... Yeah. Kinda yuck. Oops. I feel like flat pack means something else in crafting than in the... Hi Max! How you doing, Drippy Koala? Yeah, probably. I meant flat packed as in like, you know, when you buy furniture from IKEA. Or whatever, like, you know, those kinds of shops. Probably doesn't mean the same thing in computing, I imagine, yes. I'm going to keep that sleeve of plastic, because that's quite a nice piece of plastic. I read that as cricket. I'm wondering if cricket's from... I saw it as that too at first, which is why I didn't say it out loud. Now, where's the tape? There's the tape. I'm glad these don't come attached together. That's kind of handy. There we go. Actually, you know what? Could I keep this sheet, I wonder? I probably could, actually. I'm trying to think how I'm going to store these once I... What I'd like to get, actually, what you can get is magnetic sheets. I need to look into that at some point. I know there's been a few card making YouTubers who are like, oh, just buy the you can get magnetic vent covers, and they work out cheaper than buying like dedicated magnetic sheets. I did briefly look into that, but we don't seem to have vents here the same way that you guys have vents, so not as big of a product, I guess. It's a good way to store your dyes though, because it like holds them all. There we go. I'll still keep that piece of cardboard just in case I decide to put them back there. Oh my goodness, hello, what? Hi, 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 book and kitties! Hello! Ricky's having ideas, right, scary. Ricky's inspiration, just see to fire it. Aww. Inspiration, more like brain explosion, but whatever. Probably anything for the body disposal. Oh no. Trying to remove one large piece of evidence, are you, Sam? Okay, fat packing this is the way you compile programs in various Ah, there we go, yes. Not quite what we're talking about. Oh, nails, yes. Them's is my nails today, they're sporkly. Actually, now that I got my phone here, I can have a better... Wait a minute, I have a torch. I have a torch. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Sporkles! They're so shiny! Pretty colours. See, it doesn't come across as well in the... in the thing. With the natural light. I can think of is... I can't keep up with them with that, yes. Yes, once you unlock the sawmill, you'd get way more, but anyways, hello. 2 dollar shops have made... Ooh! I couldn't tell you where my nearest $2 shop is, to be quite honest. I feel like they've gone by the wayside. A bit, you know. Certainly not as common as they used to be. There's a sparkly and do you have coats in it? Yes. That was, I think, 5 coats? 4 or 5 coats? In all sizes. I'll have to... What about, like Reject Shop? Would they maybe have... Because I don't think... I'm trying to think... My local shopping centre doesn't have Red Dot anymore. Does Red Dot even still exist? I haven't seen one in a long time. Oh, right, very sparklies, but how black? Wait, what's black? Pretties. They look nice, elegant, thank you. Much appreciated. Sometimes reject. I'll have to have a look. Because I do have one of those nearby. I think my upstairs neighbour's having oh. Can't remember, it was too long, it was my hands craft. Yeah, this is the longest I've ever had my nails, I think. Normally, because like, I like them long, but even this for me is like longer than I usually, because what normally happens is I'll grow them for like I'll cut them off. I'll grow them for like a week, maybe 2. They'll get to the length that I like them to be at, and then I've got maybe 2 days. I've got maybe a day, maybe 2 days where they'll stay at the length that I like them at, and then after that they'll start snapping and like breaking off and stuff. But it seems at the moment, I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether the 5 coats of nail polish on it might be helping, but yeah, they've managed to stay intact this time, so I'm fucking delighted. So yeah, that's exciting for me. I'm dreading the day that one of them snaps off, because then I'm gonna have to like cut them all and file them and all that shit, and I don't want to. Sometimes ooh, I need to do a trip to Kmart actually. I need a couple of cables and things. I hate going to Kmart. It's in the shopping centre, and I don't like going to the shopping centre because the parking's gross and just. So send me to jazz. Is it at least decent jazz? It says hollowback, not hollowback mode. No, all good. It's where did I put it? There. That's the polish. So sparklies, different size sparklies, stuff and things. I had thought that the base polish was clear, but I think actually there might be a slight tint of grey in it. Because like I said, I've done 4 or 5 layers at this point, and my nails are not nail coloured anymore. I'm gonna grab... I was gonna mess with that ink, but now I don't feel like it, so I'm actually gonna grab my... Look out! I'm stripping! Half the chat ears just whipped around like meerkats. That one, and... that box there is mostly white ones, so we'll go with this one. Whoa, let's be careful. That's a glass bottle, let's not break that. Actually, no, I will grab that box as well because there are some coloured strips in there. Half of which just fell over the floor. Good job, me. Some of those are probably going to be too skinny, but that's right. They were leftover bits from die cutting other things, so. My fingernails and toenails are my fingernails are thin and flexible and shows or not. I'm slightly, I guess, blessed by the fact that my toenails really don't grow quick at all, so. Glad I don't have to deal with that too much. Yeah, mate. Yes. Wait. Yes. If you get a mug for weight, I need tea, not 4 cups of coffee. Yes. Figure out a tea mug. Wait a bit. What? I did not. I said ears rather than head, didn't I? Whoops. I meant noggins. Why did I say ears? It's fine. Heads whipped around like meerkats. That's what I meant. But I did not word correctly, so good job, me. Okay, so we have this jar, which is all plain colours of leftover bits. These are the bits that get, well, not those gold ones, but these are the bits that get cut off when I make card bases. And it has stickers! My jar has stickers. Tan cat and black cat. And floof. If you would like stickers, I don't know that I have that command in this bot. Oh no. Could somebody do !Rita? R-I-T-A? I don't know that I brought that command over to this one, and I need to. Because that's a good... Yes. If you would like stickers. She does stickers, and she's also like fucking amazing and stuff, so... Oh, I didn't bring it over this side, damn it. Thank yous for trying. Advantage of that joke often is needs more to me to painting streams, I guess. Fair enough. Must have made the trip home. Hope the avoidances have been as of yes. Please don't have any accidents. I whip my head back and forth. I whip my head back and forth. Yes. Every time you move it, trust me, it's there. Ah, cheeky. Sandman, could you possibly do me a favor, please? Modwin. Could you look up Rita on like Twitter or Instagram or one of them and see if her shop link is anywhere? I think her Etsy, I want to say her Etsy store is like Crafty Fox Designs or something, but I don't want to... If you just happen to have a moment and you could possibly grab the link for me, I would really appreciate it. And probably so would Rita. So she does make some amazing stickers, and I have a lot of them because I've been to her and been like, would like stickers, please. Like I said, these ones, these two here, because for those that know my main channel, Quaky Geek 17, Rita did my scenes. So my starting, my break, my ending, and my offline. And all of them have both of my cats in. And so I sent her a message and I was like, can you make stickers based off of like the art you did for my scenes? And she's like, shit, yeah. And so I have like all over my, like not kidding, I have them all over my house. Just on like random furniture and on the side of my fridge and on my laptop. Just around the place, different stickers of Tan Cat and Black Cat that she made for me. And then that's her cat, Momo. It's called Momo. That's one that she made. And then, yeah, I've just got, like, I've got one on my freezer that's literally at my eye level. And it's a pink cloud that says, it's going to be okay. And, yes, that's a nice thing to see on the regular. So, yes, if you would like stickers, please go and purchase from Rita, because she is amazing. Yeah, it's... Oh, thank you, Simon. That's the one. Crafty Fox Studios, that's the one. I'm glad I didn't say the other thing because it was incorrect. Yes. Thank you, Simon. Much appreciated. Yes. She has a whole bunch of different stuff, and I can't sing her praises enough. And once again, not sponsored. Rita's actually like a good friend of mine, and I've known her for years, and she does honestly make good stickers, and yes. I like, just to like rave about her for a minute. The last 18 months, 18 months, something like that. She's actually fought and beaten breast cancer. So, fucking go, Rita. I'm so proud of her for to keep fighting and all of that. And yes, hearts her face. Go buy stickers. How are the floops? Tankat's over on his mini tower thing next to the kitchen bench sleeping. He's being very adorable. Black Cat, I don't actually know where Black Cat went. He was... Is he next to the... I can't see from here. Wait a minute, I'm going to use my phone. Is he still over there? He is! He's sleeping on the mat next to the sliding door there. Because I have the sliding door open. Even though it is, like I said, quite muggy. There is breeze. So I have that door open and he's laying on the mat there in the next to the door where the breeze is. So yeah, everybody's having naps except for me. They're both having naps. Okay, so let's see how these go. Let's get this out of the way. I'll put that over there. I do have some, like, these ones. Wait, are they like lucky banded together? They are. I have things that aren't plain paper, like this jar is the offcuts from when I make card bases. And then this, it's actually a drinking glass, but is this the one I engraved on? It's not. I have some glass etching cream somewhere. And I did one of these drinking glasses with the design on, but apparently it's not this one, so whatever. But yeah, this glass is for things that aren't plain colours. So like glitters and metallics and pattern paper and that kind of stuff. So we'll mess with that. And then I've got another 2 boxes that are just like plain strips from other stuff, so that's fine. I want to see how these go first before I go using all of the fancy shit. So I'm going to start with some of these white strips because that's like the colour I'm always going to make more of. So. And I don't know, because I noticed I've got a couple of different sizes. I've got that one, which is really chunky, and then I've got these. Oops, I've got these 4 that look like they're the same size. No, those 5 that look like they're the same size. And then these 3 skinny buggers. And I feel like I could probably, if I was a bit careful about it, I could get 2 of these skinny ones out of that. But it's fucking leftover scraps of paper that's probably worth 0.1 of a cent. Like, why do I care? Just use 1. It's fine. We're going to start with a wavy line. Now these dies are a smidge longer than these strips are long, which is not going to matter. Because, like I said, these dies are for slimline cards. Actually, you know what? Let's be efficient about it. Hang on. That's why I do 1 when I can do shitloads. Ooh, I might actually have to take the magnetic mat out for this. We'll see how we go. Yeah, so these dies are for slimline cards. Which are, I think slimlines are intended to be, I think 8 inches long? And so they like overhang slightly so that they go from one end to the other. It's whereas A4 paper is 8 1/4 inches wide. Actually, the slimlines, they might be 8 1/2, I don't remember. Like I said, I've never made a slimline, so don't care. But yeah, these dies are a little bit longer than the strips are. But For the way that I intend to use the strips, that's not going to matter. I'm just going to chuck a bunch of those down on there like that. There we go. Do a bunch at once. And do that one. And do the stitched one. Actually, like I said, I might be able to get two of those. Just put one there. We'll do that one. Actually, wait, can I fit that? Probably does, like just. We'll give it a go. Can I do this whole set in one go? That would be amazing. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Because that would be like crazy efficient if I could do all... How many have I got? 9? 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. I can totally fit them all. That's cool. Although the magnets go a bit wrangly. That last one's going to need just a little bit of tape. Yes, she really does. She really does. I haven't done TikTok in a little bit. Like, I haven't looked at TikTok in a little bit. But she does TikTok, and she was saying that she's going to do some more Brat Dom stuff, which I'm quite excited by. And the stickers. Excited by those two. Haha. But yes, some of her stuff is adorable. If nothing else, the awareness ribbon with the caption "Fuck Cancer" underneath it is a pretty banger. Where did that go? Ooh. Mostly worked. Oh, hang on. I've got too much stuff going on. Can I just balance that there? Yeah, sure, that'll work. I'm sure when that gravity checks I won't be sad about it. Actually, I'll be very sad about it. Let's not leave that there. Put those over there. That can go on the floor. There we go. Cool. So, I don't know whether it's just the like settings of the thing. Maybe I should have gone twice, but yeah. The impression is not super deep, but it's nice. It's got a texture. Whoever says to ooh, with what in though? Oh, that one turned out better. There we go. I can actually see that one. I don't know if you guys can see that one though. It's a bit tricky. White on white. So I have 8.5. Ah, there we go. 8.5 by 3.5. Cool. I wasn't sure because, like I said, I've never made one. So I wasn't sure what the exact dimensions were. I don't know why I don't, like, I just, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it or anything, I don't know, in my brain, like, the cards are more, I was going to say more rectangular. That's a bad word, because slimlines are clearly rectangular, but, see that one didn't imprint very well. I wonder if I can go again. If I just like lined it back up. Maybe I could go that one again. Just to imprint them more. Let's test that for science. Put that back down there. Actually, you know what? Well, before I go pulling all these out again, let's just see. Let's just go a second time, because why not? I do have the slight disadvantage that my mat that I'm cutting on is quite twisty, so... it's bought a pack once. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that sizing or whatever, I just, yeah. Something in my brain has told me that that sizing is wrong, so... It's just how my quirky brain works. Even running that through more than once, that didn't end up cutting all the way through. Oh, what happened with that one? I understand if it doesn't cut through at the ends because they are like overhanging the mat just a tiny bit, but... Two cheeses, tasting a camembert on board over the spot. Ooh. Could be crafting instead of watching you, but I have creative block. Oh, I know the feels. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh. Paper cut. I could see the edge of that paper had fuzzies on, and I should have realised that was what was about to happen. When I said that my nails were going to match the red of the ink, this is not what I meant. Yeah, paper cut. It'll be fine. Oh, it stings like a bitch though. Oh. I'd show you, but I'm pretty sure that there's rules against like showing blood or whatever, so... It's okay, I keep a package of band-aids in the vicinity for exactly this reason, so... It's all good. It's fine. That finger's just a little bit less sparkly than the other ones now. Whoops. It's fine. But yes, it turns out these edges are sharp. So... Shall be careful of that, I guess, in the future. Good God. Yeah, mostly good. I reckon... Oh, you know what I could do with these? I could get out my gel plate. And put some ink down on the gel plate and then put these down, and then the like background of the thing would take the colour, but the pattern wouldn't. That'd be cute. Yeah, because it's not like a super deep impression, but it's definitely there. I don't know how well it's showing up for you guys. It probably just looks like white strips of paper, but... This is gonna be cute. Because I do... Oh, that one's cute. I do get a lot of these leftover strips and things, and I don't like chucking them out because my brain's like, I can use them for something. And now I have these, and I most definitely can use them for something. Hey Zayo! How doings? That's the one that didn't cut through all the way. Don't know why. That one little spot there. That's right. And does this one look better now? Not really. That's a cute little vine thing though. Fun. This is gonna give me so many more options for my leftover strips. Wonder what happens if we use, like, not plain cardstock. Let's try... I'm gonna try one of the metallics. Do I have any of that gold that isn't shiny? I had a matte gold once and I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, there's a bit. There's a couple of bits actually. A couple of short bits, but that's alright. Surviving insomnia, so I get to be here for a bit. I mean, yay for being here! It's a boo for insomnia. Insomnia can fuck off. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and is that one gonna fit? It's not gonna fit, that's okay. I've got the wider strip over there, I can try that. That one, and that one. Just to see how they go. Let's pass this extra Blakies there. Aww. Floof pile! Heck yes. I don't have that command on this stream deck, no. It's in my other stream deck. That doesn't send to this channel anyway, but still. No! It's fuzzy Blakies! Heck yes. All of the temperature appropriate snuggly bits. There's definitely gonna be people that don't need blankets, but like, if they're cooling blankets, totally fine. Let's see how that went. Well, it cut through alright, so that's a good start. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Look at that! Look at that! Oh. Might have sneezed. Look at that! That looks so good! That's a way better demonstration of the texture. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. The softest of fluffy blankets. Yes. Aren't they pretty? Oh my god, they're so pretty. Heavy knit blanket has very heating abilities for summer. Oh, nice. I gotta sit here doing this all day. It's shiny. Ah, that's way better. You can see that way better there. That's that first one I did, and I was like, you can't see it very well. It's like little... It's like a daisy chain. Oh my goodness, with the metallic cut... Yes! With the metallic cardstock, it looks so good! I definitely want to try the gel plate thing though. Maybe not today, but I definitely want to try it. Zigzag. And I feel like I could possibly just, like, get a bunch of strips in, like, because I could do, oh, actually. I'm trying to think which way around would be the thing. Because I could do a bunch of, like, every time I run it through, use all of the dyes, so, like, have multiple strips, right? Like I did with the white one at the start. And then just, you know, cut all of them. And then, would I go back and use all of the same pattern for one card? Or all of the same color? Or I don't know. Possibilities are endless. I definitely want to try that thicker one now though, because that's going to look awesome. I don't know whether I have any more of this matte gold, but that's the nice thing about gold and silver is that you can get them anywhere. Actually, wait, I think I did. How many did I do then? I did 6. Yeah, 6. What were the 3 that I didn't do? That one. That one. And that one. Do that, and then we'll have another one of them. Just, you know, while I'm here. Don't think I'm going to get a third one out of that. Oh, actually, maybe. Oh, I don't. It's fine. Three out of that, and I get. Oh, actually, wait a minute. This is just a puzzle now. How many can I get out of this? Can I get 3? Can I get 3? I don't think I can get 3, even with that one. Ah, not quite. Not quite. There was an attempt. Doesn't seem to want to go together with those ones. I think that side of the magnet is a bit janky. Either that or I've managed to like magnetize the strips already. There we go. Oh, hang on. The dumbest magnets if I sleep something on me, then with that same. I need to have like a sheet or something. Multi-vat, yes. That's good for it is right, like, that's what it was made for. I mean, no, but if it works for you, then it's still fine. Same way of blanket like that keeps cooling summer, but strangely very effective in warm winter. See, I can't fathom the idea of a blanket that stays cool in summer. Because I've thought about getting one of those weighted blankets, but then, yeah. Ah! What the actual what? Who broke my anvil? Us! Holy shit! Ready to go back? Yeah. I just feel better than maybe out the thing to hold even if it's stupid hot in my. No, I'm the same. I don't like feeling exposed, I guess. Eyes? Oh my goodness. That's sub-bombage. Manlin, Cross from the Dungeon, Sky Kitty, JC, Inhaled Mucker, Copper Raven, Grey Gardane, Rennie Tinkerdook, Secret, and Mama! Yay! Thank you so much, Oz. I appreciate your face. And I believe that means Oz is home from work now. Pretty sure. Lightweighted because I sleep better with the weighted down feeling than Lucy tucked in the same. I like it because when I was growing up, Mama Cracky was the sort that insisted on like full hospital corner, fully made bed every single fucking day of the week. And Ah! Oh my goodness, it's all what's happening? Ah! It's dragons! Hi, dragons! I see a dragons. With the raid. Hang on. There's too much happening. There's too much happening. Hello. How did the rest of your stream go, dragons? Might have been lurking. Hang on. Yeah, that way because yes, I am the same. Mama Cracky always insisted on like every day you fully make your bed, like fully make your bed. You can't just tuck things in. You had to like properly, like with the sheets and everything, and so you'd go to sleep, and because I'm a side sleeper, and I would like I'd pull everything out and pull all the sheets out and like snuggle them to me, but like I couldn't on my back, and my back would get really cold, and I think that's a big part of the reason why my back's fucked, because I ended up sleeping on my front just so that I could feel covered. And yes, I hate sheets. They're just loud. What, bed sheets? I think it's your stream to raid and recover. Bad choices. Hello. Squeaky little battery on fire. Wait a minute. What? Hey, Cypher. The poor Oz. Hello, IPCM. How you doings? Was being about Cracky. I mean, when is he not? There we go. But yes, please do be going and following the dragons. He's awesome. Hey, Cayman. Was good. That is good. I might have had your tab open. Don't check the Discord. But yes, hello! Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed Dragons in his stream. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. He is awesome, so... Hides from the comments. Oh good, now that Dragons is hidden... He's awesome sauce, and everybody should go follow him, because he's amazing, and he said that. I heard him say it and everything. Oh, friggin'! Loud noises! Oh my gosh. So loud, if it's old enough to be quiet, then most people call them old and time to reflect. See, I don't know whether they're made from like a different material over there or something, but like... I've never described a bedsheet as loud, but... Could be that they're a different material, maybe. Eyes! With the gift subbage, Grunt Fodder and Panther. Thank you, Eyes! Appreciates your face, please. Got subbages, everybody gets to use the Creates as emotes, which are way better than Geeks as emotes, so you know. That's what I was trying to do. I was blocked first time. Oh my! I feel like you can't sleep something either one. I'm taller than a king size by a foot. Wait a minute. Best feeling ever. Cool night's sleep. Feet hanging off the bed. Wait a minute. I mean... Temperature control leg. I don't know that you've ever described it as such, but yes. That's a thing in the geek family. Having a temperature control leg. Oh, look at that. That's so fun! And shiny, and I like it. I have new dyes. I'd made a small purchase over on Scrapbook. Words hard. Scrapbook.com, and I received it yesterday. And I was going to mess with the ink today, and then I decided I didn't feel like it, so we're playing with these dyes instead. They are coming out very cool. Especially these metallic ones. Oh my goodness. They're just showing the pattern so well. Look at that. Except those ones didn't... What happened there? Didn't cut through all the way. Skithers! Basically that, but wouldn't describe them as... Yeah. One of the better ways to control... Yeah. Tempo control, yes. Well, you know, when you're in bed, you gotta pace yourself. Had nuts, home style, southwest seas. Ooh, that sounds good. And fire effect is such that even rustling is distracting. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like judgy or anything else. I just I've never thought about it in those terms before, but yeah. That is a thing. That last little bit there. No sounds because it's metal audio filters, but yeah. Never had those masks, but not sure how tasty they'd be. I mean, they do sound pretty awesome. Wonder whether or not we'd have something similar over here. What, Simon? What? 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 Nothing. Shinies. And I know better than to run my finger along it now. We might have had a slight incident with the dies. Or the die cuts, I should say. See how they've got all this fuzzy along the edge? I was just like, oh, I could just wipe that fuzzy off of there, and yeah, the fuzzy fought back. Pro tip, don't do that. I do for constant sleep too, right now is such a sleeps, yes. I've recently discovered that brown noise is a thing, and I've been quite enjoying it. Can probably find online and order them. Yeah, importing food is a bit of a tricky thing here, so it'd depend. Oopsie days, I totally fucked up that cut then. Just go ahead and snip that bit off. It's fine, nobody saw it. And then a lot of things you just want them to do face. Oh, hang on. Settle for the night, yeah. Not for my blankie, switch to the radio or something, but not every time I do it. Yeah, that's fair. Which reminds me to just doozle. Bye, bye, kitties! Hope it sleeps. I fall asleep to the rumble of a starship with a faint sounding grandfather clock and no chimes. Oh, good. I like, because my dad's parents had a grandfather clock that would chime, and I liked the sound of it, but I wouldn't want to hear it all night. I wouldn't need reminding that I was still awake every hour. They're really hard to implement as they're very strict, yeah. Around there's a different thing that has access to a washing machine? Oh! Yes. That's an entirely different kind of noise. Even going from state to state can be an issue, yeah, depending on the depending on what you're trying to take. You might not be allowed across the state lines. Have a nice stream at times, everyone. Bye, kitties! Have good sleepses! Thank yous for coming and hanging about. Appreciate ya. There we go. So not all of them cut through 100% perfectly. I mean, most of them got most of the way there, but yes. That is very... Resumed hydrate 69.96. I'm ready to get a beverage. I need to have a break and get more beverage. I am now out of beverage. I know if going into Taz, if not from plane, water and food from previous airport must be... Wait, really? Oh. It's cooked. I like him when I'm awake, but I think if it made in the walking closet under a blanket so I could hear it. Totally fair. I think I think I agree. I like. I mean, well, maybe I wouldn't like having one in my house. I don't know. I guess just because I associate that with like family things from when I was younger, when times were better and stuff. There's probably like a nostalgia element there. I don't know that I would actually like one like where I live. I do like the sound of them though. Okay, I'm gonna try. Actually, oh, hang on. I have glitter. Oh, and I do have some matte silver strips in here as well. I have, whoops, a couple of strips of gold glitter. Let's see how these go, I suppose. Just for science. I feel like they're not. I feel like the pattern's probably not going to be as obvious as the other one. Let's do a little bit of that. And I've clearly got a couple that I don't like as much as the other ones because I keep like not using like these two. The rest of them I keep looking at, so I'm gonna do the wavy one. I'm gonna do the stitches. That stitches one, I anticipate using that one a lot. We'll do that one. Feels like it goes with the gold. And do the zigzags. Oh, and that one. There we go. See how that goes. That's one of the things you can sleep to or not. I put volume into its faintly that. Yep. Anything I made it, I cannot deny it at all. Neither can I. Have the earring a bit more often than not, so that's same, but only in one ear. Tinnitus? Yes. I have it, but only in my left ear. My stepmom had a cloak that played songbirds on the arm, and Dad had me take the battery out of it until she came home. And I think we put a dead one in so it would have a battery on inspection but not work. See, the thing is though, like that doesn't make sense because like if I have a thing that doesn't work and I check it and it has a battery and it's not working, my first inclination is to change the battery. Okay, that didn't cut very well, which I think is a bit of a thing with this cardstock. It tends not to cut very well, so run it through a couple of extra times. I think I have that ringing in one ear as well, but really try to not focus on it. Yeah. It doesn't both of me most of the time, thankfully. Just, yeah, when I do actually notice that it's there. And then I can't not notice it anymore. What was that? I can't hear you over the ringing in both ears. Sorry. This is a sign of an ear infection too. I'm prone to those. I've only ever had the one. Although I did have it in both ears at the same time, so that was unfun. But yeah, the ringing thing I've had my whole life. But the ear infection was a couple of years ago now. And I couldn't they couldn't give me the like steroidal based medication. And so I had to just like suffer with it, and it was all inflamed, and yeah. Mine exists because of a severe ear infection as a child. Ah. Still I'm confused as I find the one ear I use more than the other seems to hear things more than the one less used. I mean, that's probably... Wait a minute. One ear I use more than the other seems to hear things... Well, that's probably why you use it more. It's probably like you've probably subconsciously is like your hearing's better on that side, so you use that ear more. There's days that don't ring, sometimes it's oddly... Yeah! I'll very occasionally, like maybe once a year, if that, just all of a sudden out of the blue, it'll like ring so hard that it physically hurts. And it's there for a second and then it's gone. So two batteries, one for the songs and one for the actual cockpit. It was more of if she looked, she couldn't get us for removing the... Oh, right. That makes more sense. Because the clock bit worked, the song bit didn't. I see. Yes. Yeah, that's still not cutting through there. That's annoying. This cardstock, I think pretty much every time I've used it, I've it's been like, oh, it doesn't die cut very well. Probably why I don't use it very often. I have bad drainage, like most sets of tubes, and kids still get infections. Oh, ow! Fuck. That sounds really awful. Although it is funny you say that, because my left ear, like when I was a kid, when I went swimming, because we had a pool, my left ear was always the one, because it's my left ear that's got the ringing, so my left ear was always the one that ended up with water in it after I went swimming. Never got infected, but that was always the side that would end up with water stuck in it. I cannot fathom. I feel like I'm a bit on the complain train about Mama Craigie at the moment, but yes, I do love her. But I cannot fathom, after so many fucking years of every time I went swimming and complaining about having water in my ear, why she didn't just buy me fucking earplugs. Because I wear them now as an adult, and yes, they make life so much better. Yeah, not ideal. I wear the over-the-ear must-style headphones when I'm outside. Warm, dry ears are happy. Yes. That's what it boils down to. You don't want it to get moisture stuck in it. You know, I might not be able to use my trimmer for this. This might be too small. At least like too narrow. I used to have a cheapy slidey cutter from Kmart and it was really crap and I got rid of it, and something like that would be handy at the moment actually. It was just that they do. Didn't get bought those either. Well, I seem to know the fact I can see the same, if not better, underwater than IRL. I mean, that's not technically a good thing, but yes. I was always aware of goggles as a little kidder because our pool was chlorinated. And that makes for hurty eyeballs if you expose them too much, so... You know what, this is too hard. Trying to finagle that under there, too hard. Most of your infections results, I was going to say, but should get if they ain't getting back. Yeah. I mean, I guess it could be that I got ear infections as a kid. I don't think I did though. Like the one that I had a couple of years ago, in both ears, was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. Like all of my... Oh, here we go. We can just slidey trim it. Like all of my spoons during that like week and a half that I was dealing with it, all of my spoons were devoted to sleeping and not taking a steak knife to my ears. So, yeah. Glad I didn't have any of those as a child. Oddly enough, the aiming sight for bow means I'd take my glasses off and I'd play with archery. Yeah, I feel like, no, that makes sense. Because of the angle you kind of have to put your head on and where your eye needs to be. That does, I think that makes sense. Ooh, actually that's a good point. I wonder if... Because when I did archery in high school I didn't have glasses. I don't know whether I needed glasses, but I didn't have any. It's only been as an adult that it's kind of like, yeah, you could use a pair of them. I wonder whether or not I could do archery now, given that I wear glasses for distance. Yeah, the frustrating thing about this cardstock is that, like, the cardstock of the cardstock has cut through. The thing that hasn't separated is the layer of, like, glitter on the top. When I had that dental abscess... Oh, hang on. When I had dental abscess, I thought it was an ear infection at first. My family doctor who told me what it was, looked at my ears and said that I also had an ear infection. Antibiotics for the abscess, get the infection was... Oh, man. I mean, yay that the medicine did both, but oh, man. Suffering with both of those at the same time. Fuck that. I was allowed to build my own bow, but I was just fun to week learning the bow. I fucking love archery. I tried to get into it as an adult, but the like where I was living at the time, that suburb was quite pretentious, and the people in that suburb tended to be quite pretentious, and so we rocked up to this like archery club, and there wasn't anything, like we looked up their website and checked their Facebook page and all that kind of stuff, and there wasn't anything about like that it was a set time or anything like that, sort of like a set time frame for like a season or whatever. And so we just rocked up one day and it was like, you know, can we have a go? And it was all, oh, you haven't signed up for this season, you'll have to wait for next season. And it wasn't for another like 5 months or whatever. We're just like, yeah, fucking whatever, have fun. What annoying, I can hear the high pitched frequency of light ballast in our shop, and the fainting just started to... Oh, I'm sorry. We jinxed it. Never quite cut it into heavily though. Yeah. To do with a small hole of the carrying lens, which is the same for magnification. I think I spent an afternoon as a kid, but I had fun and seemed to at least have beginner's luck with it. Nice. Yeah, I had at my school, at my high school, we one of the years you got to like, they had the group of kids, and for that like session, but there was too many kids to do one class, so they did multiple classes. But they just like offered like a dozen different sports, and at the start of the term, so they would just say to all the kids, you know, go stand at, like they just put like paper signs up in the gym, and was like, go stand next to the sport you want to do for this one, and they had to reach a certain minimum. I think they needed like 10 before they considered it worth running that particular sport, and if there wasn't enough, they'd tell those kids to like go pick another one. But yes, I went straight to archery. I think there was enough archers that year to do 2 classes, and yes, so we did that for a whole term. So 10 weeks of, I think, 2 sessions a week. And there was only one person in the class who did better than I did with the archery, and that was the guy I had a crush on. So Forever a missed opportunity there, but anyway. Right. So that's with... I've done the white, which you can't really see it very well on, but it is there. And then the gold, I freaking love that metallic gold there, that looks amazing. I love that one. And then the glittery gold, like it is there, but it's more subtle than the matte gold was. I like it though. I like my idea of putting it on the gel plate, the white ones. Putting the white ones on a gel plate, I think that'll look cool. Now, the other thing that I want to try, because I have like this container thingy. These were white strips that I've put ink on, or they were like gel plated or something like that. So some of them are a bit motley and stuff, but there's a whole bunch of different colours and things and widths, and there's a whole bunch of them that I've gone ahead and put dovetails in already, but that's fine, I don't have to worry about that. So I want to see how it goes with these ones because it's only ink on the surface. Let's use some of these short bits actually, we'll do a test. The ink's only on the surface, the inside is white, so it could be that they come out really interesting. Or they come out really crap. We'll find out. Since it's forever ago, then I got distracted. I was gonna say, I was enjoying our conversation too much though, but yes, please go do the sleeps. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Go forth and have naps. These ones have been like leaning under a thing, so they've all gotten all floppy. DuckTales, woo! Did you see the? Did you see the? Oh, where were they from? Senegal? Senegal? I don't know. That might not even be the right place. There was a soccer team. There was a national soccer team, and they had this like exercise that they did when they were warming up, and somebody recorded it, and then somebody put it to that tune. Did you see that? It was so funny. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. It's so funny. They have this like this exercise that they do when they're doing their warm up, and it just happens to perfectly line up with it, and it's just it's funny. Now, is this going to hold that down? That's the question. These strips are very twisty. There we go. Once we get that onto there like that, it's fine. Doing that one. I don't even know if these pieces are like big enough to do anything with after I've actually done the thing, but it's okay. We're testing for science. See whether or not this works. Let's try those two colours. And go with that one. I could probably do two, but I don't care. Actually, on this blue one we'll do two. We'll do these two. I think it's that side of the magnets. Maybe it's just the outside of the magnets. Maybe that's the problem. I have a magnetic platform, that's what's holding these down, so I think this side of the magnet has gone a bit weird. Hey Helly! How doings? Yeah, Senegal it was. Oh my god, I remembered something! Who am I and what have I done with Quirky? And Seven is the thank you, Seven! You ninja, oh, you did! Oh my goodness! Ninja one? Doesn't work. Still follows my theory that the one-syllable words work and the two-syllable doesn't. Hey, I was in Salmon. Hey, Helly. Hey, Helly. So I ended up forgetting to put on my patch on today. Didn't even phase me. Still vaped only, and rather pleased with this. That's awesome! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's everyone? I'm good. Just The weather's a bit disgusting, but yeah, not bad. I received a small purchase that I made on the internet, and so now I'm playing with that. That's fun. And yeah, so day 6 now. That's awesome. Good to hear that, Mask. Very good job. I reckon I'm existing and should be sleeping. Then do the sleeps. Get into bed, Helly. Oh my goodness. Sanja, there you go. Ninwin. Yeah, second virtual yeah, the game finished like a schnaps. I can't go to bed yet, I just gotta finish this bit. An hour later, yes. Been there, done that. I'm trying to not... There we go. Ooh. That kind of worked. I'm surprised that there isn't more of the white coming through, to be honest. I kind of thought maybe... from like the side, maybe there'd be a little bit of that, but there's not. Which is fine. I just find it curious. That's quite... it's a subtle effect. Actually, I quite like that. That's good. I do need to be a little bit careful of my cutting mat though, because I notice I'm starting to get grooves in it. I need to cut these at a slight angle. So you're in bed? Oh my. So we're all in bed with you, I see. Ah, that's a cute one, I like that. Get calculating from the sloth level like 5 to... oh! Rude. So you kept thinking that you were nearly done, and then the game's like, haha, I tricked you. I really like that stitched one. It's a subtle thing, but it's there. This is turning out very cool. I like it. I'm so glad I got these. I ummed and ahed for the longest time because I was like, do I really need them? New movie coming to a Twitch theatre near you. Cracky's New Groove. I'd say dibs on medium speed? I don't know, equipment more than usual. Well then, I shall claim dibs on Lil Spoon and whatever. It's whatever else happens. I don't actually mind being Big Spoon. That's alright. I just, you know, if I have a preference, if it's my choice, I go with Lil Spoon. And it's not even just because I'm short. I mean, I am short, so it helps. But yes. Why are all of these... Did I leave? Oh, I used these before and they keep, like... Yeah. Some of them got a little bit of double-sided tape on the back still. That'd be why. I don't know why they kept, like, sticking to things. I think this one might be too skinny. Oh no, I might be able to get one out of it. That's too small of a piece, let's not bother. Kept those for strip cards because you can basically use any side as a strip for strip cards, but for this, that's pushing it. I wonder if I could, if I went like that, I could use the same die for two of them. Probably. That will probably work. Go with that one, go with that one. Just because they seem to be the ones I keep, like, not using. Yeah, that thing I said about not putting them on a straight line anymore? Yeah, I lied. There we go. We'll angle them a bit. And... Okay. Angle that one the other way just to really upset everybody. Why does that remind me? I caught Snow Pretzel and the whole time holding him his head was spinning like a helicopter and sang hey everywhere. What the heck? Was he trying to take off? We have a bit of a joke about Tandoji actually, because when somebody's like arriving at the house, he'll be at the front door and he'll be all excited and stuff. And so in order for him to not race out of the door, you pick him up and hold him. And his tail's going so hard, his wagon so hard, that we joked that you could put him on the back of a dinghy and he could power it. Totally give that a go with Snow Pretzel. He could probably power a bigger boat than Tandoji. It's a bit bigger. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like it. It's very subtle on the that's on the ground now. On the dyed ones, on the inked ones. I sort of thought because it's just a layer of ink on top of a white piece of cardstock, I kind of thought that maybe we'd see more of the white through the impressed bit in the middle. Hasn't worked out that way, but that's alright. This is why we science, so we can learn these things. That one's very subtle. And really too small of a piece to use for anything, but... And then that one totally worked. That sort of helix looking one. That's really cool, I like that. I totally want to get out my gel plate though. I think if we cut them out in white and then put the ink on, I think that'll look really interesting. Winding himself up for maximum launch mark ground touching, probably yes. He's winding the spring. And then the spring will release and he'll just fire. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this. I do need to have a break because I'm out of beverage and I'm thirsty, but I'm just going to do a little bit more of this. That way when I'm on break I can get my gel plate out. Because I reckon if we do the cut imprint bit first and then put some ink on, I think that'll look really cool, because then the imprinted pattern will be white but the background will be coloured, so I think that would be interesting. Wait, can I fit two of those on there? Not quite. I can fit two of the little ones together, I think, though. Let me go to project. So idea for your cookie, get some actual butcher block. I measure and paint the numbers line for its custom cutting board. Wait a minute. Measure and paint the numbers and lines for a custom cutting board. Interesting. Is it quick as you said? Yes, very. Ever since you came back to chat, Salmon. It is very humid here today though, so trying to keep hydrated. See, you know what I'd really like to do? I've seen people do like cutting boards. Although I don't think you can use a cutting board for a cutting board after you put resin, because I think then it's like not food safe or whatever. But because this is basically what I did with because my parents wanted my mum wanted a resin river table, and we had not the opportunity to like do it with like a slab of wood or whatever. And so we just got a really thick piece of, I don't even think it was MDF, it was might have just been like pine or something, like, but like layered, the layered one. And I routed the river into it and then filled it with resin. I'd love to do something like that. Just don't really have the setup to do it. And I most definitely don't have the setup to stream it. But I'd love to, and because when parentals were like deciding this project, they had to buy a router because they didn't own a router, and like they didn't pay me to do it, which is fine, because I did enjoy the process of doing it. But I did kind of maybe hope that if they didn't have a use for the router afterwards, maybe I could borrow it. And somehow that, like, I didn't even bring it up, but there was just something about, you know, oh, maybe Quirky could use the router when we're done with it. And Mama Quirky was like, no, that's our router, we paid for it. And so I'm just like, I kind of like, okay then. They haven't used it since, so a little bit disappointed I couldn't have taken the router home, but I do have a Dremel with a plunge attachment, so I could use that probably. But yes, I'd love to oh man, I'd love to use a router and fill it with resin and just make the effects and stuff. That'd be cool. Travis, it's raining. Sure. Not sus. And the numbers can be repainted if needed. Yeah, I don't know where you'd get them here. Couldn't you do what my kids do? It's borrow and never return. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, borrow. Yes. I would borrow the router, and then, you know, if they needed it, I could bring it back. Considering it's been like 3 years and they haven't mentioned it and haven't used it, like, I don't think they would have noticed, to be quite honest, so... But yeah. I've pretty much, like, I used to go over there every Monday, and then almost a year ago I stopped going over, so don't really have the opportunity anymore. Someone is chilling. You're in Tasmania! That's not optional. That's... yes. Every time I whinge about the heat, someone's like, oh yeah, it's 20 over here, and I'm like, oh my god, I hate you. BRB, moving to Tasmania. I'm gonna have a break and get a beverage, stand up and stretch, all that other fun stuff. And, yes. Shower returns. As returned. Squee. Okay, so I reckon, since I do have this ink here that I haven't actually tried yet, even though it was like the main reason I bought the stuff in the first place, I think I got the gel plate, it's over here. I'm gonna move these gold ones off to the side. I will use them, I'm just not at the moment, I just need these white ones. These ones, I don't know, am I gonna keep these? If I was to use them on the card, I think they're too small to use them for anything, so I think we shall. Put them in the bin. These, I don't know about these. I wanted, on the one hand, I want to put them back on that piece of cardboard, and on the other hand, like, I don't want to have to remove them from the cardboard every time I want to use them, so we'll see. I might just end up grabbing a lacky band or two and just putting them together as is, but anyway. Okay, so, gel plate. Thanks, us. I had a beverage. I have a beverage. And Floof's got a snack. They were mighty pleased with that turn of events. There we go. Gel plate. Squishy. 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 Every single time I get one of these out. Squish, 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 squish. And this is my little one too. I have another one of these that's much, much bigger. That is actually like right there, but yes. It's humongous. That's my one that I use when I'm using like the big sheets of like watercolor paper and stuff. But I don't need one that big for this project, so I'm just using out my smaller one. This is the one I had first, and then, yeah. And then put in your freezer. Oh yeah! Oh wait, no, it's on the floor. Tap squeeze on. Gosh dang it, Salmon, fine, you can have a treat. Bye, Mask! Have good sleep, sis! Thank you for coming and hanging about. Just up squee! Raise that boy here to survive, but safe inside most of the drive now. Please stay safe, us. I hope you managed to like keep power and yeah, stay safe and stuff. Because that was quite scary. I'm sure more scary for you than it was for me, but still scary. Stay safe, please. Also, I need to do a label for this. I always label my inks on the side so that when they're like stacked up on the thing, I can actually see what they are. Small one. Small one? Wait, what? Night Mask! Have good sleeps. Who's small? What's the small? Wait, what's happening with small one? So you can't say small one, Salmon, because small one is a person. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And kind of hoping to not use the brayer because it's still got a whole bunch of ink on and I can possibly get like more out of it. I'm gonna, whoopsie days. I don't know how much of a like consistent color this is gonna end up being. We shall see how it turns out, I suppose. I'm going to put all these down with like not too much of a gap. Preferably no gap, but that's probably a bit much. And then I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of paper and then just like burnish it. gonna be the perfect fucking amount. It's gonna be the perfect fucking amount. Oh my god. Oh no, there's a secret extra one. No. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Close enough. It'll do. It's fine. I know you said small one. Oh! I heard a message you and make it appear so I misheard you, thus creating the small one remark, and I said now see how this could be confusing. Based on the fact I choose schooling young child, small one, please excuse my oversight. Actually, I mean, so much for the rest of No! I mean, yes. Enjoy the other thing that you're leaving my stream to go and do. It's all good. It's all good. So there was a little bit of leftover ink over on the edges. But hopefully... Ah, yes! Now, it is patchier than I was hoping it would be. But that's kind of a thing with gel plates. You can still see the pattern a bit though. Maybe I burnished it too hard. Yeah, I think I burnished it too hard because a lot of it doesn't have the pattern anymore. But like this bit, that's what I was hoping to do. Just to do that. So that the pattern still shows with thingy. I've pushed you firmly! Bollocks. Nothing worse than when you rub it too hard. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. I'm loving that shade of red though, oh my god, yes. Some of them, I'm noticing like through the middle, there's like not a lot of imprint, but on the edges there's more imprint. I don't know. That's fun though. Oops. See what I mean though? Like this, the center bit's fine, but then the outside edges, I don't know. Still usable pieces, but not quite what I was intending them to be. And that one was right on the edge, so... Oops. But then if I come back in with the thingy... Because there was ink on the brayer, and now I'm putting, hopefully, some of that ink back down on the plate. I think I'm just going to go again. See if I can't get a little bit more consistent of a colour maybe. Maybe not push as hard this time. That's what the science is all about, learning. Yes. This is why we science, so that we can know things. Oh, my words are not good to... No, I knew what you meant. It is Friday, so you know. Why all the ink doing that, I wonder. Which part? For the edges being filled in of the stripes. I think, well, my theory is that because I was using both hands, I think I was pressing more here than I was in the center.
be my suspicion, because I think the strips have been cut more or less consistently, but I think I was just pushing too hard in some places and the right amount in others. Gently. Just gently. We want it to press onto the ink. We don't want to go too far. There we go. That's a better colour. Obviously we're not going to be able to like backtrack any. We've already got ink on there, but that colour's looking a lot smoother though. That's the thing with the gel plate, you do get quite a sort of splotchy look. That one there was the one that didn't have ink all the way to the edge, so it can go in the bin. Yeah, that looks way better. And there's about to be a fun thing that's going to happen. Hang on, I'll show you. Because I can see it on there. I don't know whether you guys can see it on there. It might be too subtle, but... yeah, that's way better. That nail is going red. Right. Snow pretzel off his belly. There we go. Yes. I would totally scratch the snow pretzel on his belly. Heck yes. Plain piece of white paper. Actually, I probably don't need one that big. I don't have anything else nearby though, so let's just take one of these. I will cut it in half though, I don't need the entire sheet. Yeah, I'll show you. Can you see it? The lines there? They're pretty subtle, but yes. Just gonna cut that in half. And that one I can rub vigorously because it's fine. I could even actually double that up and clean my brayer while I'm at it. I know I should use my brayer on a spare piece of paper and not waste the ink and blah blah blah. I don't care. It's fine. This stream was not about gel printing, so I'm not set up for it. It's fine. Oh my god, look at that! That's almost more exciting than what those ones were. That's fun. That's really fun. I like that better than I like the strips. How'd that work? See, now I wanna... you know what I could do? Ooh. I just had an idea. I need to move that off to the side for a minute. And then I need to bring out... is it under here? Okay, there it is. I have... a very exciting rectangle. This is an embossing mat. It's basically just a thin piece of rubber. And what you do is you put it into... I need to put that somewhere. You can go sit over there. There we go. Right, so we come in with the thing, with that, Actually, no, I think I'm going to have to take my cutting mat off, which means I'm going to have to do this off camera. Put that in. I'm taking this out, which might be too much. We'll find out in a minute. And then what that'll do, because it's not a firm enough surface, it won't cut. It'll just emboss, which is good. So I'm going to put that piece of paper under there, because I might as well not waste it. And then doesn't matter too hard what order these are in, but just for the sake of purities. That one there. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. That'll do. Okay, so I'm going to put. And these are being very magnetic right now. Because now I don't have the cutting mat in between where the magnet is. Which is good. As long as things hold together the way I want them to. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do that. And that should... that should emboss rather than cut, hopefully. How wide is that? Not as wide as I wish it was. Somehow I enjoyed that as well. The feel was satisfying. Yes. It really is, though. I think that's part of the, I think that's part of the appeal of gel printing. Aha! I'm a bad person. But yes, finding out whether or not the thing that you had in your head worked. It's very satisfying. I'm just spacing these out just a smidge. And I might even, if this works, actually, rather than saying that, welcome to the dark side, Craig. Yay, Tim Tams! I'm just going to take that like that. That way, if I want to, I can make more than one. Maybe, if this works. That's not enough. Okay, that's fine. Do I have... that rubber mat is quite a bit thinner than the cutting mat is, and so by taking the cutting mat out, and now I don't have enough pressure. Do I have a thin cutting mat? I do have a thin cutting mat. Just to get a little bit extra, but not as much as the other one. Oopsies. Just gonna put that right on top of there. This is the bit, the rest of the mat that I cut out the strips for the electric machine for, because this mat is really thin compared to regular cutting mats. Cutting mats are usually, I think they're like 3mm, and this one's only a 1.5, something like that. And so yeah, so this is the piece that I cut off a strip to go through the electric one. I don't know who needs a 5 by 17 inch cutting mat, but I don't, so. Should have only put that through once, actually. actually. I should have gone forwards and then removed it. Well, made it seem strong. It's very attractive for the entity handling it as railroads. Ah! Didn't see that one coming. Gosh dang it! Ah, gosh. You got me, Oz. You got me. Oh no, it's cut through the paper. Wait, no, has it cut through the paper? It hasn't cut through the paper. There's a couple of spots on the paper where it's cracked. You can see it there. Which is not what we wanted. So maybe that was too much pressure. With that extra mat there. Maybe I just need to shim it with some cardstock. Is this still a usable piece though? Hey. You know what, it might be. I'm a bit worried about, yeah, that's way too. Not the thing. Ah! It's a Lomanzi! Hello. How doings? So yeah, that's too much. Although possibly I should have spritzed it first. That might have been a thing as well. But we have that there like that, so that's good. We can try again. More science. Actually, wait, more beverage. That is a good beverage. But yes, hi Manzi, how you doing? I hope you're not suffering too hard in this humidity. Okay, what I'm going to do this time is... So I've got this cardstock again. This is my... I was going to say lighter weight cardstock, that's not even accurate. Used to be that I've got the quill cardstock from Officeworks, and I've got the 220 GSM stuff. It was my like main heavyweight, and then I've also got some of the I think it's 120, 125, something like that, which is what I use for envelopes. But now I've found one from Spotlight that's, if it's on special, it's significantly cheaper than the Officeworks one. And yeah, so now I'm using that, but that's a 300 GSM, so it's not so much that this one is my lightweight one, it's kind of my middle. But what I'm kind of hoping is that, actually I am going to mist this first, just to see if that helps any. Ooh! I've got the fan on over there, and I totally like misted straight into the fan and it just came right back at me. That was really pleasant. Yes, so I'm going to put misted piece of paper down. I'm going to put down this big long strip of dyes into there like that. This time I'm only going to run it through the once, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can use one of these as a bit of a shim. One of those, no, two of those. Still doesn't feel like enough. Three of those. Still doesn't feel like enough. Actually, I should swap to... I don't have any of that left. This. I've got some... I've got a couple of sheets left of this one, which is the only one of these out of this brand that faded really weirdly in the packet, and so now I just use it for like scrap basically. I'll use this instead of using the white. So I'm hoping to die cut out of the white, so we'll use that for that. We'll use this for the other thing. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Yes. A fine mist to the face. That's 4. I don't even know if that was enough. I don't even have to go on more than that. Oh, there we go. Resistance. I feel some. There we go. That's better. Probably get. Gosh dang it! Can't take her anywhere. Redeems big stretch for 420. Big stretch. Actually, that does feel good. I slouch too much when I do creates. Because I'm trying to see what I'm doing on my desk, and yeah. That was actually a good idea. Ooh, I think that might have done what I wanted it to do. Yes. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. I wonder if I can get any more of an impression than that, though. That would be my only question. We'll find out. And not just a pretty... Hey! You are entirely right. You are a pretty above average face. So there. Because you do the streamage and you have a camera and I've seen your face. So I knows. That and that and that. I wonder if I can put the paper in first. I can, but it doesn't feel like it's making a whole lot of difference, so... Oh, hang on, I forgot to miss the sheet first. Group. Hang on. Although it started to make a bit of an impression, and... Probably going to be alright. Although I have gone and moved it now, which was a bit silly of me, but... I was kind of hoping I could maybe feel where it like locks in or whatever, but it's not a deep enough impression for that to be a thing, so... I'll just give it a go. I should have just left it. I didn't need to miss it. I think that I have more than just wait. You're not mean. That's better. 6 sheets is where it's at. Six sheets and a mist. I'm going to put that one into there as a shim, just so it's not wasted. Put another one of those. I want to get as many as I can get out. I don't think the top bit... Oh, actually, wait, the top bit did line up again. Hey! Nice. 3 equal values best... Ah! That's maths! How dare you make me do maths on stream? Oh my god. How very dare. I totally just dropped my dies on the floor. Good job, me. No message. See, exactly. Gotta bounce just as we want. Bye! Have a good stream. Everybody go follow Salmon. It's not self-advertising if I say it. I think I might have added a little bit too much water to that one, but that's fine. Extra moist. Do you know someone's think me? It's got me thinking about space hoppers. Who remembers space hoppers? Is that what they were called? Ooh, I can tell I added too much water to this one because some of the pink of this piece of paper came off on it. Look at that! It's taken the pink of the cardstock off of there. Too moist. Too moist. I think that was one of the... Yeah, it's probably one of the like brand names or whatever. I think we'll keep the... I'm going to keep the paper on the outside of the thing. There we go. Just so it doesn't like contact it there. Speaking of moist, versatile or no? I mean, yes. If I get to choose, then fuck yeah. But if you're not feeling it, don't force yourself. I'm never gonna say no to a vest and tie though. That's yes. There we go, that's 3. I'll do all the pieces that I have left. 6. Yes. Although I do need to keep some for... Oh no, it's fine. Actually, what I should do is swap that out for... Actually, no, that paper's buggered at this point, so that's fine. It's okay, I have more cardstock. Plenty more where that came from. Also, they are not snow pretzel resistant, even the exercise ball conserve. Wait a minute! Snow pretzel destroyed an exercise ball? Anyone recommend good movies on Netflix? I don't have Netflix. I sort of have access to one, kind of, but yeah. Even that's going away soon, isn't it? Utter bollocks. So yes, I don't know, unfortunately. Couldn't offer anything. Yeah. Like, I'll watch it sometimes if I'm at mum and dad's, because they've got it, and that's fine, but yeah. Never bothered to get it myself. That's coming out so good. Even the back. I don't think the back would work with the gel plate for what I have in mind, but even that looks good. Doing that way, that's fun. Personally, I've decided would spend time in a place like here. The much movies, amazing, awesome people have been had here. Yeah. See, that's part of it as well. Like, I find myself barely able to keep up with Twitch and YouTube, let alone, you know, another service, so to speak. I don't. Twitch and YouTube don't quite compare to Netflix, but kind of. I've got enough shit taking up me time. Okay, that will do for the minute. Put that there, put that there. Actually, no, we'll put that down there. So now what I'm hoping to do, bring back the job plate and ink. Decent quantity of ink, probably too much, but whatever. All good rubbish on the free-to-air tonight, not in the mood for crafting, even though I should so many orders and have to do special card for middle grandchild, wedding card for younger son. I mean, creative block is a thing, this is the thing, right? And so, you know, sometimes you're just not feeling it, and it's like, as you say, you've got orders. And that's tricky in a mental way as well, like, because then it's not even about you're just not feeling it or whatever, but like you feel obligated, because you sort of are. But yeah, creative block, totally a thing. Not many streamers on tonight at the moment. Is that normal for a Friday? Because I have noticed that this week has been quieter than normal. I think it's because like everyone's recovering from New Year still. I'm gonna have to take this polish off after all, because now I've got that one's going red. And so does that one actually. Which I figured was probably going to happen, but still. I don't want to take it off, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna sweep that across there like that. I'm gonna put this down. And just gently get it all over my fingers. I wonder if I can, hang on a second. I can sort of look at it from underneath. Alright, gently, like that, gently. Actually, wait, before I do the next, I need to grab that packet of paper again. Another 3. Actually, wait, I should do 2 more than that. So then I have 4. I tended to do 8, and then I put 2 of them in the thingy to be shims. Well, yeah, normally female, I don't follow other people, but I come across lots of people like you in your community. I find it slacker and not always talking. That's totally fine. Lurking is amazeballs. I mean, don't get me wrong, talking's awesome too. I like having peeps to talk to, but like, yeah. Lurkers are awesome sauce, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Making his ways well and try not to feel obliged to chat, it makes things sound fewer. Exactly right. I would much rather have a chat full of chat full of lurkers, but you know what I mean. It's a stream full of lurkers than have a chat full of people who'd rather not be talking. 'Cause that's not cool. The sector's the lack of a life. Lurkers are awesome sauce. I do also know that streamers appreciate lurkers. Yes. It's very true. Okay, that's one. And I'm gonna do two because that should leave me with a total of 8. That over there. Whoa! Gravity check. Don't gravity check. Stay with me. A little bit of that, and whoops, a little bit of that. And plate, and shims, and oops. A little bit of that, and a little bit of that. There we go. Need to check something Twitch related for the moment. Buyers! Hi Everlord! A lot of fellow gamers, but helped my son, so I support them. Aww. That's really sweet. Sorry, didn't mean to cough in your ear. Yeah, there's plenty of streamers that I only lurk on. And I don't mean to use the word only, I just, yeah. There are chats that, like, I like the streamer, I like the game that they play, stuff like that, but I don't necessarily want to interact with their community. It's all good, but slightly worried at the same time. Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay? Ooh! That's cool! Oh my goodness, that's cool! And then, the other point to the exercise... Wait a minute. And then we come in with this, and we do a little bit of that. And we smoosh that over there like this. And I can press this one firmer because it doesn't matter. And then eee! That's fun! Oh my goodness, that's fun. And I could totally do that with like gradients and stuff, and obviously change the color. I wouldn't have to use just this color, this is just the one I happen to have on my desk, so how exciting! It really does, it works. It also really does work well with inking things. Yes! Oh, it's so satisfying. The peel and reveal. There's a clip actually. I was watching clips earlier for reasons. That was close. But yes, I was watching clips earlier, and there's one called, I think it's called "The Prettiest Thing I'll Ever Make." I think is what that clip ended up being called. And yeah, that was a gel print. It's one as well. It had die cuts and a gradient and stuff, and it just came out so pretty. It's where do you get gel slab? I got mine from this size of one. I think I got it from Craft Online originally. My big one came from Amazon because it was a it got gifted to me on my Throne wishlist. But you could go Amazon for both, I guess. They have all the sizes. You can also get different shapes. Both of mine are rectangular, but you can also get round ones, which is cool because then you can do, and they're quite small as well. Like think like coaster sized, and so you can like ink up the whole thing and put it on a card, and it only takes up the amount of space that the gel plate does. So maybe one day I'll get a little one like that and do some stuff with it. But yeah, they're fun though. Oh, they're fun. A lot of people use them for mixed media stuff. Would you like me to link the Craft Online one? Oh, if you've got it there, sure. Yeah, gel plate, jelly plate, gel slab. Well, there's a few different sort of names and stuff, but yeah, all ultimately the same thing. You can, if you're feeling sciencey, you can actually make your own. And I have done that before. Now it's not as good as like a commercially made one, but you can do it. I'd have to go Google the recipe that I used for mine, but it's basically it's glycerin and gelatin. And the fun thing about that is that if you use it and like, you can't really clean it in the same way you can clean these ones. Like you can just take the wet wipe to this and just clean it. The homemade one, not so much. You sort of can, but it goes to crap a lot more quicker than this does. But the nice thing about it is that you can just like, you can take it out of whatever your, because you'll need like a tray or something to put it in. You can just like take it out of the thing, cut it up, stick it in the microwave, remelt it, and then just like set it again. So that is a that's a fun that's a fun thing. Maybe did I keep my one that I made? I don't know. I know where it is if I did keep it. I don't remember if I kept it or not. But now you got me thinking maybe I could make a little round one, because I've got a coaster mold. In my resin box I've got a coaster mold. I could totally make a round one myself instead of buying one. I think that's one you have from mentioning the, let me check, 5x7? I think mine's bigger actually. Hang on. This one here is an 8x10. This one that I'm using currently, it's a 8" by 10". So it's not quite big enough to do an A4 sheet of paper, but it'll cover the vast majority of it. Whereas my other one is a 12 by something. My big gel plate. Oops. Get out of the way, box. My big one is 12 by 14. That's this one. There we go. 12 by 14. It huge. I've got watercolor paper that I think is like 11 by 15. And it covers almost all of it. I can easily get 4 card panels out of that. This one I can't quite, like even if I cover the whole thing, I can't quite get 4 card panels out of it. Not if I want to use a full size thing. If I had to make it smaller, then obviously I can, but all depends what you're doing with it. That is working so good. Oh my god. This is not at all what I was anticipating doing today, and I'm so happy that I am. That one didn't quite, had a few little bits there that weren't quite I think what happened there was I pressed too hard on the impressed bit, on the embossed bit, and so this bit had less ink to use. That's alright. Learnings. We're doing the learnings. Probably don't even need to add more ink at this point because there's plenty around the edges and on the brayer, but for the sake of consistency, I'm just going to go do that. Link to the video is it's a little long, so I won't put. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. Gently press on there. Like that. Just lightly. Ooh, I think maybe I didn't quite. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Didn't press hard enough. There we go. That's better. Although that bit there did the same thing again, so I think maybe I'm just pushing too hard on that part. It's this bit up here, so that's fine. Learnings! All good, I've been checking them all out. Yes. I think, although it's like, I know that there's sort of like a moral thing about buying from Amazon, but if cost is a factor for you, I'm pretty sure it's generally cheaper than Craft Online tends to be. Just if you're, just looking into it. Yeah, did the same thing again, that area back there. Hopefully, as long as, like, I've got 8, so I should end up with 16. As long as, like, half of them are somewhat decent, then it's fine. I didn't even add more ink that time, so we'll see what happens. Very nearly put a plain sheet of paper down then. Oops. I'm actually happy with that. That's kinda better. I was gentler on this bit, so hopefully we'll actually get, most of that out of there. It seems to keep happening that it's here that time. Must just be me. I'm just pushing on it too hard. Because it's not doing it every single time, so it's just, yeah. Must just be me. It's user error. Oops. Just a bit of beverage, I think. Beverage is good. Oh, what happened there? That one does not look good. I think maybe that's because I didn't add more ink. Huh. Interesting. What's new? What's new? What? Wait. What am I waiting for? Am I waiting for the new thing? What's happening? I'm confused. Don't worry, it doesn't take much. Oops. Slippery little sugar. Normally with one of these, because, like, yeah, it is squishy and it's quite grippy, and normally what people would do is they would take the... because it comes with a clear sheet on each side, and normally people would take off both of the clear sheets, but I don't take off the one on the back. That's why it's, like, slipping around so much. Don't worry, I see a Snetsy thing go good. Okay. I do see the emote there. Which I'm assuming is some kind of like Natsu sip or something. Yeah, I felt it just then. When I was trying to grab the corner, I put my fingers down right in the middle of the paper and I'm like, oh no, I would have messed it up, and I did. It's fine. Chill, taking other things so to keep it protected. Yeah, exactly! Yes! I was of that opinion as a child. I was like, why would I take the protective film off of anything when it's protecting it? That just seems silly. Protective. Is it protecting it? Yes. Then mission accomplished! It's doing what it was meant to do. I didn't see anything wrong with that. I don't think this one's going to go well because this particular sheet of paper is quite twisted. Shockingly, that's like the best one I've had so far. A couple of tiny little bits up there that were pushed too hard, but like that actually turned out really good. You know what this reminds me of? This like sort of pattern that I've come up with here. It kind of reminds me of like Christmas sweaters. I just saw Tankat jump down off the kitchen bench. And he's gone over to his plate for noms and there's hardly any left because Black Cat stole them all. There's a little bit left though. That's alright. That's pretty good. Got one more. Got one left. I'm a tiny little bit tempted to try it the other way, but at the same time I also want them to be all consistent and stuff, so. All night I managed to fuel carrot this morning and worked out I had fully left my tank to full fit. Oh my goodness! I'm very glad that you managed to get fuel. Because that's not a lot. Especially in your vehicle. went too far again. Gosh dang it. And a couple of little bits that like weren't far enough, and so I pressed it, like this bit here I pressed again, and yeah, way too much. Way too much. That one wasn't bad though, up until that point. You said was 40 kilometers through that. I can't remember if that's good or bad. 10 kilometers per liter? I have no idea whether or not that's bad. I feel like that's not bad because like my car gets like 14. I think thereabouts. I've got the there's an app called Fuel Watch, which is the West Australian you know, fuel price checker thingy, and it gives you the option of putting in your kilometers and your like your odometer reading, I mean, and fuel and stuff, and it'll maths for you and be like, this is how much economy you got since the last time you filled up, and it usually sits at about 14, so getting there, and science is being had, so it's all good. This is true. This is true. We're learnings. We're learnings. You know what? Well, we've got some ink left. This is the piece that I was using in the thingy for a shim. So just to like not, you know, not waste it. I think all the other, I mean, 100 kilometers and 10 liters actually thinking about it. Yes. This is true. You'd probably have more context about whether or not that's good than I would, to be honest. There we go. Random angly stuff and some leftover ink still with the other bits. Red boomerang, yeah, pretty much. Because all that was left was the corners, so the corner borders. Let's trying to kind of clean the plate and clean the brayer and just maybe get a bonus background out of it while I'm there. Yeah, could do something with it. Do I have any wet wipes in the vicinity? Oh, I do. It might not still be wet wipes though. They are not. It's the end of the packet, so there's really no moisture left. That's part of what I love about the gel plate though, like how little ink you can use to get, and you go such a long way with it. Oh, that's a lovely noise, isn't it? Nice and clean. Unlike my fingers. I did say that my hands were going to end up the same colour as the ink. I wasn't anticipating this is how it was going to happen, but there you go. You never know. keep it all nice and good. There we go. Who do you use for an Australia Day card? I think really thinking out loud. Yeah, that's not really a thing we do, eh? Australia Day cards. Not really the kind of holiday that does cards, I guess. Being none of them, I think how it comes out so well. Other things seem to take things. Yes. The other things, like generally paper, are. I don't want to use the word stickier, but like it's not a bad word to describe that. The ink sticks to the other thing more than it sticks to the gel plate, so. There we go. Nice and clean. So now we have, oops, quite a lot of those. And like some of them turned out better than others, but we've got the like the dark red ones that have the texture. They're still textured. So they've actually got like dimension or whatever, and then you've got the other ones which are flat. So like these ones, no dimension at all. And then we've got the strips, which didn't quite, I mean they sort of worked, not really. Like, that's sort of what I intended, you know, for the background of the pattern to have the colour and then the other bit to be white, but obviously some of them I like pushed too hard into the gel plate. But I mean if I was doing like strip cards, like that piece there, for example, is plenty to do on a strip card. I wonder whether or not I could like cut some of these out on white like I did there and then just get some ink on my brayer and just brayer across the cardstock rather than having the intermediary of the gel plate. That could be a thing. I don't know that the patterns are deep enough though. I might end up flattening them too much. Yeah, most of it came out well. Too small relative to fresh flavors. What may have happened to that? Yeah, they're not very deep. The impressions of the pattern, it's not very deep, so there wasn't a lot of space between them and the surface of the gel plate. But is good science. Okay, a little bit early for me, but I am going to go away. I'm really quite hungry, so I'm going to wrangle some dinner. And see who's making and crafting. Make some crafting. Who's doing what? Thank you for the cage, much science and chilling as always. Thank you for being here. Catch you, thanks for teaching me something new. You're welcome. Glad I could helps. Enjoy the noms, that's the plan. I mean, I don't know what I'm having yet, but hopefully something enjoyable. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna have to check my freezer and see what I've got availables. I don't really want to like cook anything though, because it's like I said, it's kind of humid and don't really feel like adding the extra heat to the thing. But yeah, I'll find something. Who's doing what? There's always a lot of 3D printing going on. What's this person making? Well, I know what they're making, it's in the title, but... Ooh. Ooh. I'm making a lot of interesting choices, aren't I? It's fine. Let's grab that. Let's put that over... Wait a minute, is he still on? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. I've just realized somebody that I was lurking on earlier is still on, and... Oh, I want to go over there. But he's also been live for 12 hours, so I don't know how much longer he's going to be on. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Because apparently LT's still going. Holy shit. And formerly known as Tiny Doji, for those that remember back that far. Apparently he's a fox now, so... Tiny fox. Chat rules, be comfy and enjoy the stream. Aw. Heck yes. Let's go see him. Slash raid. What's he playing? It's Horizon Zero Dawn. There, remembers back that far? Yes. LT's been around for a long time. In community, I mean, yeah. He is good fluff. But anyways, thank you everybody for coming and hanging about. Appreciate all your faces. Be good. If you can't be good, be crafty. I shall see you tomorrow over on Geek. Short stream, because it's, well, yeah, group night. But, yes. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging about. Catch you later. Bye!
You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions.